The biggest thing that I see with AI UGC is that these scripts are absolute dog shit. In this video, I'm going to help you become the best scripter you can for your AI UGC content so you stop producing AI slop. Okay, the first mistake people make is that they make a generic ad script. With AI UGC, it's supposed to come off as someone just shooting the content. And the biggest thing with AI UGC is that it's really highly detectable. So you want to use it in formats that people don't really know you could use it in. That way, their brain is more focused on what's actually happening instead of realizing that it's AI. Some of the best AI content looks just really natural. It doesn't use a hard sell script, and that's why it works. When you've got videos that clearly look AI, clearly sound AI, and are scripted by AI and just really hard sells, they're not gonna work. There's gonna be two parts to fixing your scripting process. Part one starts with diagnose before you write. Before you write anything, ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1 is how aware are they? Do they already know your product exists or that products like yours exist? Or is this the first time that they're hearing of it? If they've never heard of the solution, then you need to open up with the problem and teach the mechanism slowly. If they're already comparing options, skip educating them and go straight to proof or what makes you different. Because the thing is, these videos are the same product but different scripts. And the only thing that changed is how aware the viewer is. The second question you want to ask yourself is how sophisticated is the market? How many other brands are saying the same thing as you? Are you the first to make a claim? If you're the first to make a claim, you can make it. In a crowded market, you don't win by saying the benefit louder. You win by leading with a new mechanism, a reason that it works that they haven't heard of, or a contrarian reframe. The third question you want to ask yourself is what is the real objection? Not 5 objections, just the main one. What is the single biggest reason that no one wants to buy? What is the single biggest reason that they won't buy? The whole script needs to exist to dissolve that one objection. So you've got awareness, sophistication, and objection. The structure of your script should fall out of those 3. If you wrote the script without answering any of them, then you guessed. And to your audience, it will sound like a guess. Part 2 to improving your scripting is 4 things that make it sound human. The first one is a bit confusing. Write it spoken, not written. Read your scripts out loud. If a polished presenter could read it unchanged, then it's an ad read and it's dead. Real winners are first person and a bit imperfect. Fragments, a stumble, a relatable identity arc, instead of just straight credential. Second is prove it through someone else noticing and hedge everything. Don't have someone claim the result. Have someone else notice it. For example, my sister asks what changed. That third party noticing it is proof that it actually worked. Whereas if you use something like, I transformed my skin, that's way less likely to work. Also, hedge every time frame. About 6 weeks for me, not in 7 days guaranteed. Specific and a little uncertain sound true and those win. Confident and round sounds like a copy. Third is a real hook that keeps its promise. The first line has one job, which is to stop the scroll. And it has to poke at the customer's pain point or poke at their curiosity. Never your brand. Today, we're showing you our new serum. That loses instantly. So whatever the hook promises, the body needs to pay off. AI scripts love to start strong and then drift off into a feature list. The viewer bites the bait, but then feels the switch and then just drops off. The fourth and final thing is to close soft. Everyone thinks they need a cold, hard CTA. Click the link, buy now, limited time. Here's what will surprise you. Most of long-running ads on Meta that are proven winners have no hard CTA at all because a forced buy now reads as a cheap ad and lowers overall trust. So look, now that we've covered those, the main point that I want to get across to you is don't study what's going viral now. Study what's been working for the last few months. You want to diagnose first, awareness, sophistication, and the one objection, then write it spoken, prove it through a reaction, and hedge your claim. Hook the viewer on their pain point and or their curiosity, keep that promise, and close soft. None of that is necessarily about being a better writer. It's about creating better structures. Because the thing is with AI UGC, you want to write less like a marketer and more like someone who actually uses your products. A script that sounds like an ad gets less clicks, and therefore less conversion. And the hardest thing that I've noticed is that e-commerce founders, like yourself if you're watching this, don't have time to figure out how to make these scripts perfect. At Clearflow, we handle the entire creative pipeline for e-commerce clients, handling everything from ideation, scripting, generation, video editing, so that our clients get ready to go ads without having to think. And guess what? We create the best AI UGC on the market. I'll show some on the screen now. So if you're an e-commerce founder and you're sick of wasting time figuring out how to generate the images, how to generate the videos, how to script them, how to ideate, then this is seriously an offer that you want to look at. Click the link in our description, clearflow.com, and watch a 5-minute video where I personally explain exactly what we do and how we do it. Because the biggest thing stopping you from scaling your e-commerce brand is your meta ad output, and that's exactly what we handle. But for the rest of you, I hope these tips will help with your scripting process. Until the next video, I'll see you then.